Nearly 5 lakh children in Karnataka are facing uncertain future trapped by the rigid enforcement of the NEP or the National Education Policy's 2020 Class 1 age rule, which mandates that children should be at least 6 years of age to enter Class 1. Thousands of families who enrolled their kids in pre-primary under previous system are now paying the price. These children, ready for first class, are being held back, forced to watch their friends move ahead while they remain stuck in pre-primary, crushing their confidence and their sense of belonging. The previous BJP government had granted an exception after parental protests, but in November of 2022 it was reversed and decided to strictly enforce the rule from 25-26 onward, which starts in just a couple of weeks from now, without considering the children already in the system. Now, families are bearing the brunt both financially, emotionally, as well as socially. While Delhi, Maharashtra, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh have adapted and offered relaxations for affected children, Karnataka refuses to budge. The demand is clear: extend the relaxation to children already in the system before 2022. Do not let them waste a year of their lives. Karnataka's children deserve justice. The government must act now. My colleague Nabila spoke with the distressed parents. Here's what they had to say.
Over 6 lakh students' future left in a limbo. Karnataka parents up in arms, very upset with the new NEP policy that forces them to have their children repeat a year if they're not 6 years of age when they enroll to first standard. I'm going to get some voices. Some of them have gathered here at the press club to put pressure on the sitting government here to see if they can revoke this rule and make amends to it for the benefit of their children. Would you want to give us a small take on why this is problematic?
Sure. So the circular came out in November or December 2022, while our kids had been enrolled already in 2021 December-November timeframe for the academic year 2022-2023. And our kids have finished 3 years and now they're ready to go to grade 1. And just few days back, we've been told that no, your kids who do not meet the criteria of 6 years by June 1st are not eligible to go to grade 1.
This would mean that even if they're 10 days younger than 6.
Yeah, just one day.
Not even one day, okay. Not even one day younger than 6 that they're allowed to continue and move forward. And these are bright young kids who've studied their pre-nursery and now wanting to go to the first grade are forced to repeat a year. It is a psychological impact. Have you broken the news to your children?
Yes, actually, before we did, right? In school, they've been tagged as these repeat students.
That's terrible.
Yes, so my son is coming and asking, why am I being called a repeat student? And he's really upset because all his friends are going to first standard and he has to repeat a year in the same section. That is,
And my question is, do the kids understand? Do they know what?
Yes, obviously they know, ma'am. Actually, when we used to speak with them, right, if you don't study, you have to repeat those things and all. Now, if they are in a situation, they are going to repeat, definitely it will impact because their friends are all going to first standard. Now, they are again studying UKG. See, my son has graduated recently. They have celebrated the graduation.
Oh my God, you have a graduation for pre-nursery. Now, this is truly sad. Okay, that's a picture of the graduation of pre-nursery. And now students, when they get ready, and that's another one.
Yeah.
When students get ready to get on to their first standard, that's very cute. That's very cute. And he has to repeat a year? No, this is a boy who's super excited, has put a picture up that says 1, basically excited to go to first grade, but unfortunately he's now forced to repeat. Huge emotional, psychological impact. The bearing that it will have on the young minds is immeasurable. And it's about time that the Karnataka government takes cognizance of this. It's not as if this hasn't been done in other states. We hear that Delhi, Maharashtra, Odisha, multiple states have already now given some relaxation, keeping in mind the children's future. Can Karnataka do it? How can they do it?
This is not on request mode. No, we are asking for justice.
Yeah.
We are asking for something just.
Yeah.
I'll share my own personal story. We had a baby which was due on the end of May, 30th or 31st May, but was a post-term, was born on 3rd of June. So now, is the 3 days going to be so cruel on her? I mean, I don't know. I'm sure that the healthcare professionals here are bringing out this concept now. I don't know. There will be a rush for C-sections now end of May.
Rubbish.
Because now people will be thinking that let me get the kid out on end of May, because if it becomes June 1st, this is what is going to happen to me at school. So I want to save that year. So let me go to the hospital and get the kid out, because even one day after the 31st of May, I'll be asked to repeat. So that doesn't make sense.